I gotta get to the yams, sweet yams. Show me the way, 'cause I got bills to pay. Can I get to the yams? Oh, shit, my bad, my bad. What's going on, people? What is going on? That song's been in my head all day. I'm your man, K Styles, aka 6MK. To my stage left, as you already know, it is Mad Mike Sports, aka the Senator.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome to the Six Man Combo.
It's nasty.
Now,
This is nasty.
why you say that? Why you say that?
What they talking about? I just want to get to the yam. That's just disgusting.
What are you talking about? Can I get to the yams? Do you even know what that means? Besides that point, that's not what that song's
Okay,
about.
okay, okay.
Well, whatever, man.
Maybe I don't know what that means. Maybe it's me.
Well, actually, what I found out was the song was actually a reference to Martin. Remember the Varnell Hill episode where he was talking about, I just want to get to the yams.
I,
Hey,
yeah, I see.
yeah. He want to get to the Skrilla. All right. Appreciate everybody coming in, man. Like you said, definitely shout out. We're gonna go ahead and hit this roll call up right quick. We got King Treyway, we got D Coleman, John St. Clair, we got Sonia,
Sonia.
Georgia, Texas boy. We got Brian Peoples is in here. You got Rico Walker in here. He said maybe you should have used meat on potatoes. You talking about meat and potatoes? Oh, what the hell ever, man. We appreciate you
Yeah.
coming in. All right, and Mike, and that is what we call the what?
The roll call.
Call. All right, so let's get right into it, man. Just go ahead and hit that like button as you make your way in here. Hey, man, Mike, how we doing this evening?
I'm wonderful. We're wonderful.
Okay, since
We're great.
we're
You're
great,
great.
I could go for some frosted flakes right now while you playing, but
I ate all mine up.
son, you know what? Whatever, man. All right, man. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it. We got two topics that we come on. Damn it, John. You talking about I am what I am.
Y'all some nasty yamming a bit.
I'm telling you, just type it when y'all get a chance. Look up the song "Sweet Yams." That shit is catchy. But
I
let's go ahead
am
and
what
get
I
right into the show.
am.
Um, we got two topics tonight, y'all. Of course, we're going to be previewing Thursday night football between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. But as we doing that, we know we have the Falcon faithful here, so we're definitely going to have our Falcon topic of the day as well. Um, Before we get into that, man, hey Mike, you got something you want to get off your chest before we go ahead and kick this thing off?
Do I? Do I? Do I? I do. I do. I want to. Last time I did something, but I want to bring notice to this. I actually saw something on the on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and um, I know it was a while back, of maybe a few weeks ago, but I think it needs a little bit more. I think it needs a little bit more attention to it, a little spice to it. So it might offend some people with me saying this, but and it might not. But I think what happened to Jordan Childs is pretty disgraceful. And I don't I don't really see too many people bringing light to this. Like this, she's clearly going out. You have two wonderful young women that are amazing athletes, and they did their thing. And it was almost the first time that we saw three black women on the podium at the same time. And I think that's something that needs to be brought to attention because Jordan was stripped of hers when and I mean her medal, she was stripped of her medal and they overturned it. They overturned it a first time, and the second time you're gonna say, "Oh, by the way, oh yeah, you didn't get it. You get it in time." Well, you said he was on time, and then turn around and say it wasn't on time.
Mm.
So I think, and the thing that I've seen some pretty disgusting things when it comes down to you know not only Simone Biles but Jordan Childs, and if you look at just the disgusting comments that these young women get, um, it's pretty sad. But that's not what I want, man. I want to say this, man. Uh, Shout out to Flavor Flav, man.
Flavor
Um,
Flav.
Flavor Flav did this thing, man. He gave her uh, uh, a customized clock, a bronze clock, and I thought it was one of the most amazing things that you can do because like I don't think people realize how tough it is to be African American women in a predominantly white dominated sport in gymnastics. I mean, they really get called some disgusting. I'm talking about some of the worst things you can imagine. They get called these things. And shut up, Maggie. Okay, shut up. But they get called some pretty disgusting things. And I thought what Flavor Flav did, he was one of the first people to come out and actually, show this girl some support, man. So shout out to Flavor Flav for giving her that customized clock. But that needs to be talked about. But it's not a lot of people that really cares because it's just gymnastics.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a nice gesture. Hopefully, he gave her a clock with the actual right time on it.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
The boy got a dyslexic clock, so I just need to know that from a fact. But that's good. Um, Another thing I want to get on my mind, we ain't even really get a chance to put a note on this, but I about to say R.I.P. to Frankie Beverly.
Hmm.
We didn't get a chance to really talk about it yesterday. I didn't even well, it was all over the news, but I about plumb forgot. So I thought it might well be a good time to lost another one this week. That's
Hmm.
crazy. We get
Hmm.
James Earl Jones and Frankie Beverly.
Luke, I am your father.
You made me happy. Mm-mm. Well, them barbecues about to hit different now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But it's crazy that I never knew he never won a Grammy for for anything. I never
I
knew.
didn't know that either. That's the first time I'm. Wow, that's crazy.
I need to see if I find that DVD I used to have. Used to be Frankie Beverly and Maze on concert DVD. It's been a long time since I said I have to go. I have to dig through time capsule to find that. What is she talking about? You looking like Santa Claus? What? Oh, really?
Look,
But
I love my salt and pepper. Okay, so you're not hurting my feelings, Hanny. Okay, Hanny. Okay, Hanny. Oh, we got to
I,
start stuff. I
we
always start stuff.
we not doing this. We not doing this. But let's go
Your
ahead and
fault.
get
It's your
to
fault.
who fault.
It's your damn fault.
The fuck is my how the hell my fault?
Because if you don't tell her to leave me alone,
Well, I
you gonna
actually
keep
tried
doing it.
that. No, look, we actually tried that. We came with the discussions. Anime don't know when to listen to me. She don't listen to me until I have to go. I turn on her ass. But we not doing that right now. But nah, for real though. Like you said, hey, let's go ahead and get to the Falcon topic of the day of the show. Um, I know I didn't get a chance to watch all of the press conference as far as Raheem Morris speaking to the media. So I won't get everybody's take on this as far as pretty much taking accountability for a lot of the mishaps. And like I said, we saw Kirk Cousins kind of do it too. But his main emphasis was no panic after week one. Chill. So
Relax.
Mike, so Mike, how do you feel about that as far as kind of being the first sign of adversity? I wouldn't necessarily say adversity. I say a hiccup in the road, but
Ah,
actually taking the accountability as far as the aspects of that loss.
look, this is way blown out of proportion. This is all y'all fault. This is the media's fault. This is the fans' fault for getting y'all hopes so high and saying, "Oh, this team is going to be this and that." Y'all said it's going to be a team where they're going to potentially, commit or challenge to be a Super Bowl team. Y'all put all this hype out, and this is going to be one of the best teams in the NFL and all this type of stuff. Y'all put all that stuff out. I continue to say when and if things go properly, if we can do certain things, if we can get certain people up to standard, then we'll be able. But y'all want to come out with y'all want to come out with these big and huge predictions, and then when things don't start out the way that we hope, then y'all want to say, Raheem isn't, you know, he's not the guy because he's not panicking. It's like I don't see any expectation. I don't see any reason to you literally just fire the head coach. It's not like Raheem Morris has built the team like a Bill Belichick. You remember that guy that I told you? If you really want to win now, Bill Belichick is y'all guy. Nobody wanted him, and I understand why, rightfully so. But if you wanted to win now, Bill Belichick was that guy because he's done it two, three times over. So he's built teams over and over and over from the absolute ground. So he's done that. But no, you guys didn't want him. I was focused on, winning championships. And me, granted the thing that have happened in regards to Bill Belichick, if the Falcons wanted to win championships now and it was all about winning championships, there's no bigger, better candidate at that particular time than Bill Belichick. But the right decision was made with Raheem Morris because not only is he an experienced guy, not only as a defensive coordinator, but he's had experience in head coach, but he hasn't built a team himself. And I think that's the thing that you have to understand as fans and analysts. He hasn't built the team. This is the first time he's had the opportunity to build the team that he wants, get the players that he wants. So when you have a head coach that hasn't had that, now he's going to go through those trials, and that's what we're going through right now. Those trials, and people don't like trials.
Man, I want that. Like I said, I'm like I said, I'm just gonna push this as a bump in the road. I mean,
Hmm.
the expectations of week one fell short of what we all thought was gonna happen. That's just the honest truth.
Hmm.
Bad plays from the offensive line, bad plays from Kirk Cousins. Um, like I say, had a couple hiccups on the defensive line, and you just had T.J. Watt who just dominated the game. And like you said, you had Justin Fields who had an efficient game. Najee Harris running the ball. Like you said, that didn't go into the script of what we all thought was going to happen. But at the same time, for everything that went wrong, you all like I said, the next couple games is going to tell us, especially when you got Philly and Kansas City, is going to tell us where this team is at mentally. Because by your coaches and your quarterbacks and all that kind of taking accountability for their own mishaps, it rubs off on the younger players to be like, okay, accountability, let's get on to the next game.
Hmm.
That's why Raheem Morris was like, ain't no panic in this. I'm not a Debbie Downer.
Hmm.
That was the
That
exact word
right
he
there,
used.
I love that one. I
I'm
love that.
not a Debbie Downer. We got work to do next week. And like you said about Bill Belichick, we already know how accomplished he is and all that stuff like that. But at the same time, I have no regret with Raheem Morris just for the simple fact that he is a player's coach. And like you say, he's accountable for some of the decisions or some of the decisions that happen within the coaching staff. But I believe they'll get it together for Monday Night Football. I think we're gonna actually see the Falcons. I think, like they said before, kind of knocked off the rust a little bit.
Hmm.
And and when it comes to this preseason thing, I ain't worried about that. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose week one. You either 1-0 or 0-1,
Hmm.
regardless on if you play the preseason. So even if the Stars played in the preseason, they still lost. What the hell is the excuse then? But it's little minuscule things that they can do to better off play their next matchup.
Hmm.
But in other news, Kirk Cousins taking snaps under center this week in practice.
No,
No,
no.
no.
Y'all do realize they do that in practice anyway.
Exactly. But I want to ask everybody who's watching right now, what are your expectations for Monday Night Football for these Falcons? Um, Chris, shout out to Christy.
It's bad.
Said it wasn't a blowout. They couldn't score a touchdown, and they were shocked at our defense and how the fans showed up. And it was a 50-50 crowd too, but like you said, definitely represented. Like you said, it's just unfortunate that the Falcons had failed the expectations of the first game. So, like you said, been there, done that. If you're still dwelling on week one now, I tell you, shut the hell up and move on. Let's be honest.
Hmm.
Um, Auntie Pam is in the building. We got Tank in here. Mucho. But say no predictions or expectations for Monday night. I expect them to play better. I'm just gonna put it like that. I expect them to play better. JB1, what's going on? What do you think, Mike?
I mean, they played. The thing is, you got to be honest about what actually happened in that game. You played a very good defensive, one of the better fit defensive teams in the NFL.
Mm.
What do you expect? What do you expect? That's the question that I have for people. What do you expect playing against one of the best defensive players, if not the best defensive player in the league? What do you guys expect?
Mm.
Because it's like ex- playing against Aaron Donald and say, you know what, I'm not gonna let Aaron Donald beat me. Well, you can say that,
Mike
but
Tyson
it's
said.
Aaron freaking Donald
Mike Tyson said everybody got to play it until you get
until
punched
you
in the
get punched
mouth.
in the mouth. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you can say all that. That sounds good. That sounds, let's double and triple. Well, they did double and triple TJ. He still got through it. Everybody talk about they didn't make any adjustments. Yes, they did. The problem is the shit didn't work.
Right. Hmm.
No, y'all didn't see. The thing is, you didn't expect better adjustments. What's better adjustment than actually triple teaming the guy? What the fuck y'all want? You want the whole offensive line shaded towards him? Like that's what y'all expected? Because that's what it sounded like to me. Oh, it wasn't enough. What? So everybody keep talking about what it wasn't enough, or they didn't do anything. What do you guys? That's the question that I have. What should the Falcons have done?
But like I said, the thing about it is what woulda, shoulda, coulda. They didn't do it. Like you said, now the new adjustment coming up this Monday is Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. So now the attention that went from the edge to the inside. So the inside,
Here's another stupid. This is another ignoramus. Okay, we gave our snap count. You want to explain that case out because there is a misconception that we gave our snap count.
well, unfortunately, at that point in time in the game, um, Falcons were kind of forced to use the silent count. So a lot of times, you use the silent count. TJ Watt is one of those guys that has good anticipation, and unfortunately, we didn't switch up the cadence or the snap count. We didn't switch it up. So
Can
using the
you?
same. Can
Can you?
you?
Can
It
you snitch?
depends. It depends because the thing about it is you have to build momentum offensively to where now you got to make the defense think. So if I'm going on two all the time, it's timed up now. I could go on two, fake three. Boom, there you go. See, now you're throwing the timing off. So this is where the adjustments that they're talking about, as far as that where he talking about as far as snap count, you got to switch it up. But this also comes to you have to be balanced offensively, and it has to be effective. You can run the ball all day, but if it's not effective,
That right there.
the play
That right
action
there.
game don't work.
That
So
right there.
I saw a lot of people was talking about play action. Play action is fine, but your run game has to be effective.
It has to be effective in order for the play action to even be
Right.
a factor. Outside, I mean, you know how these people on a basketball court they be doing all this, and you just standing
Mm-hmm.
there, all they doing all this.
Right.
You doing
Right.
all that, but there ain't nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. That's essentially what a running game or the lack thereof and play action. Play action only successful when the running game is successful.
Hmm.
We did that. We did that pretty much all uh Kyle Pitt's first year. We was running a lot of play action because we had that running back who was averaging 2.2 milli milliards or milliseconds a minute.
He needed a
Mm,
blue chew every time he ran the damn ball, and that's Mike
yeah,
Davis we
yeah.
talking about.
So we can't say that we gave away this. This what goes. This is why I have a problem with these statements. We're not thinking about what we say when we say we're giving away our snap count. Sometimes when you look at everything in its entirety, Falcons didn't choose to give away the snap count. The crowd has something to say about it. So in order to shut the crowd up, guess what you got to do? What K Style was just talking about. You got to be effective. So you're just out there calling plays. The play action, what he was talking about, like you're just out there calling play action. That
Hmm.
don't mean that's going to be effective.
Bijan Robinson averaged 3.2 yards per carry on 18 carries. That's not a very effective run game. Like I said, Tyler Algier only had 3 carries, and one of them went for 13.
Like the rest of them was two. I mean four.
So, like you said, but also too, you had a couple run plays as well that got
Call
called
back.
back on penalties too. So that plays a part in it too. So this is why I said this game is going to be, you got to be physical, you got to execute, you got to be disciplined.
Can I say something, Kim? I got a problem with that physical word.
What's up?
I got a problem with that physical word. It's like, why does a team have to be physical? Why is physical more important than effective? Because I don't give a damn if you I don't care if you finesse your way to 5 yards. 5 yards is 5 yards to me.
What I'm talking about physical, I'm talking about mindset. You got to be strong minded. That's what I'm talking about. You're going into Philadelphia, which is a hostile environment. You got to have the strong will to persevere through that. And a lot of times you gotta be tough. So like you said, when those plays don't go well, are you willing to stick with it? Are you willing to go through and get those yards? That's what I mean by physical. Physicality ain't just it ain't just bodily things. It's a mental mind state too. That, you know why I always say run the damn ball, because it's a mind state. You got to be willing to dominate by any means necessary.
By any means necessary. Yeah.
But in
Because
order for you to,
I hear people, you gotta smash somebody in the face. I'm just like, smashing somebody in the face, somebody might like that type of stuff.
mm-hmm,
Like some teams might like you smashing them in their face. Some teams might like the fact that they have a Tyler Algier being running them over. They might like that type of stuff. So that's so it's more so a mindset what you talking about,
it's a
more so
mindset.
than just
Yeah,
physicality.
because the thing about it is, you can still, like I said, you can be effective, but you got to have the will to get to that point.
Okay.
That's physicality to me. That may be different from a lot of people, but remember, Mike, remember when we first started, I always said, run the damn ball is a
Mm-hmm.
mind state.
The mindset.
That's all it is. And like you said, this may be a game where you may see Tyler Algier get about an extra 6, 7 carries if they need him to. That's fine. You may see them stretch it out with Bijan Robinson. Pause. But
Mm-hmm.
the thing about it is you gotta be productive. It gotta be effective.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jordan Davis, you got Jalen Carter in the middle. So 9 times out of 10, you not running no 24 powers up the A gap. You not doing that.
Right, right. I see. That's what I mean when I hear people say all the time, like, "Man, we need to smash them in the mouth." But like, again, when you got teams like Pittsburgh and Baltimore, like they like that type of stuff. You
Hat on a
already hear,
hat.
you hear that sound bite from the great Mike Singletary. Oh, we like this type of party. I mean, some football players love to get hit, and they love hitting people. So having a Tyler Algier smash people in the mouth like that, look, they jumping up and down. They get excited about that type of stuff.
Only thing is, Philadelphia, outside of those two, is not really a physical
They're
team.
not really a physical team, right? So a Tyler Algier, that's why I posed the question too at my video, which person, which running back in this particular game should be, I wouldn't necessarily say featured, but like, all right, who you think would be a most effective back? And like I said, that's something that's something that's a good thing about having two running backs like that. I don't think you look at one and say, all right, I don't care what happens, this guy's gonna be. I don't think the Falcons go into the game with that mentality because they had Tyler Algier and Bijan Robinson in the game together on several occasions.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, those were more so gadget slash pass plays. So
Hmm.
you really didn't get to see Tyler run the ball like that.
All right.
So, like you said, they're getting them out there. It's
Mm-hmm.
just going to be on the fact of what are they going to be calling.
Right.
Like I said, if Bijan runs the ball another 17 times, but he's getting 4 to 5 yards a carry, roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Whoever
throw
that
Tyler
guy is.
Algier, if you got Tyler Algier, he getting 10 carries and he averaging 4 yards a carry, roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia is a hostile place to play in, and the run game is going to be very important. I ain't saying you got to run the ball 40 times this game, but you got to be effective with it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I always got to be. It's all about and see. That's why I say all the time. It's like I don't care who the running back is. I don't care who get the ball. And we get too carried away with that type of stuff. Like,
And John, that was it right there.
yeah, it
Too many
was
third and
always
longs.
that. We weren't
Third and long.
effective. That's exactly what I mean. It's like we're third and long. You can put Tyler Algier in the game all you want to, but you still in third and long.
Exactly. But but like I said, man, I'm confident that they can turn it around. Um, I know a lot of people wait for Drake London. Mm-mm. At this point, I don't give a damn who's the star.
Yeah.
Let me let me clear my throat right quick. I don't think they heard me. I don't give two fucks who dominates the game. Get it done.
I don't think, and that's the thing. I don't think they care either.
Now I'm just talking
I
about
don't,
me. I'm talking about me as a
yeah,
fan.
yeah. I
I
don't think
don't
they.
give a damn who gets it done. You better get it done.
Hmm. Yeah, I like I said, I saw a lot of plays where Algier was in on first down. Like we get so carried away with, oh, this guy has to get his touches. Look, get it done. Okay, get her done. All right, we need to get her done. Okay, that's all we
Right,
care about.
right. Cause think about it. After this first 5, 6 games here, you got a little meatball portion of your schedule right there. So you want
Hmm.
to you if the Falcons could come with in these first 5 games at least 2 and 3,
Yeah,
They'll be fine.
they fine.
I would rather them be 4-1, but like you
Mm-hmm.
said, reality is not going to is going to say otherwise. But you want to at least be 2-3 or 3-2 after week 5. So let's go ahead and shout out some more people that just came in here. We got strapped up 24, 330 is in here. Southside. We got Juan in here. Let's see who else I haven't shouted out yet. Jake 71. Okay, cool. Like I said, definitely appreciate y'all, man. Always. So, Mike, you ready to go ahead and get to this Thursday night football preview?
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna do something here a little bit. We're gonna change the scenery just a little bit, y'all. So, there you go. So, Thursday night football, y'all. We have the Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins, as both teams are coming into this week 1-0. The matchup everybody's looking for, what everybody's anticipating, is the Tua versus Josh Allen matchup. Mike, what what do you think will be the key to this game as to who comes out the victor?
Pressures. Um, Hawk Tua. I mean Tua. Um,
Really, really?
yeah, yeah. I just had.
Did,
You
did,
don't
did,
like that
did,
little
did, did.
jokey joke? You ain't like that
That
little
wasn't
jokey joke?
really hot tool.
Yeah. It was a little jokey joke, y'all. Just a little jokey joke.
Oh, I think they got it. I think they got that part.
um, I think come down to pressures, man. Tua is a guy you look at him as a quarterback. If he has time, especially with that long delivery, uh, he's
Hold
gonna
on.
play well.
Hold on. Let me do this. Chrissy done asked, what's in the water bottle? This is actually tea. This is tea.
Yeah, I just finished my team. Kind of.
Is ginger root, lemon, and flaxseed tea. Boom.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset because I don't have any more, and this is time
I
of the
don't.
year I always
I don't.
have it.
This ain't the old case that I don't usually drink during the live stream like that. So I'm gonna give you either water or tea. That's what you're gonna get out of me. But um, go ahead, Mike. I just want to throw that out there.
Mm. Yeah, like I said, man, you get to a time, he's gonna he's gonna pretty much destroy your defense. Uh, and Josh Allen for the most part, he's a reckless soul. So I really don't have any expectations outside of Josh trying to run over somebody. That's what he always do every game. He plays the exact same style. He's really reckless. So this is hard for me to even uh, really say anything positive about Josh Allen because like I said, he's so unpredictable as a passer. He can look like a MVP in the first half, and then the second half he'll throw 3, 4 interceptions. So it's hard to get I kind of get a gauge on what he is. But what I expect Miami in this instance, this is a division game. So I think for the most part, Miami, I think, yeah, man, I think Tua is going, I think Tua going kind of, he's going to play well.
So he's not gonna be too turn the ball over. That's what you're saying.
No, I don't see it. I don't think because another thing about Buffalo is they lost a few players, particularly in their secondary. They safety, so they lost a few people. So I think you can kind of pick on their secondary a little bit. And like I said, Josh Allen with him losing Diggs and whatnot, is he really the same quarterback? That's another thing too, because their running game for the most part has always been inconsistent, and when they have to rely on Josh Allen to be the sole offense, that's when they get in trouble. So
Mm. Well, this game is to me is going to depend on one person and one person only for Miami. No, it's not Tyreek Hill and it's not Tua. It's not Tua. The biggest factor for the Miami Dolphins right now is going to be Devon A. Chain. Just for the simple fact is he's kind of like I said he's kind of listed as questionable right now, so they don't. So it's saying most likely he'll play. But I think with the speed that he does have as that running back, I mean the thing is they're wide receivers. That's the top of the tier of the team. That's what the team is focused on. You know, Jalen Waddle. I think he had a concussion last week. I don't know what his status is for like that. And you see Tyreek Hill and the drama that he done put himself in. Lord have mercy. But I think Devon A Chain is going to be key for them because they need to balance that out.
hmm
Um, and as far as Josh Allen's concerned, I'm kind of on that too. As far as he puts up numbers. Like you said, he's good. He can be good, but he got that Brett Favre syndrome.
hmm yeah, he can be
If
a
anybody
total
know what,
nightmare.
if you know what that Brett Favre syndrome is, but he'll put up the numbers like a mother. But he'll give the game away on being too cowboyish.
hmm Yeah, that's why I can't trust him. You can't trust him.
But where is Keon Coleman in his development as the wide receiver one?
Do you really trust him as a wide receiver one? That's kind of hard.
They said James Cook will be the X factor in this game. Uh, it can be if Buffalo decides to run him.
Again, I'm not
That's the
I'm not
that's the point.
yeah, I'm not even doing that to myself. You can, but I'm not. I'm smarter than that.
but
I don't rely on Buffalo to do anything with the running game until I actually see it.
so here's a question here: whose defense do you think is better, Buffalo or Miami? Me
Ugh.
personally, I think Miami because
Yeah,
Buffalo lost too much.
yeah, they lost a
They
lot.
lost way too much.
Yeah,
I think the Miami Dolphins will edge them defensively just for the simple fact of you have uh, Jalen Ramsey, or who we call Miss Thing. He done straightened up now, so he all
yeah.
right. And then like you said, you got the Javon Holland. I think Bradley Chubb. I think Bradley Chubb is still. I think he's still working his way back, but you still have enough monsters on that defense to where it could be effective. Buffalo, I don't know what the hell they got.
That front, they got a good front,
They'll still, like I
reliable
said,
front.
Buffalo will always have a good front, but I don't trust
Mm.
them from the linebackers to the
Back at
corners.
back. Yeah,
So and like you said, you're dealing with the speed of the Miami Dolphins. So and you're playing in Miami. Yeah, this ain't gonna look good for Buffalo for me.
hey, look. Buffalo is notorious for giving the running back the ball one week and then forgetting that they can run the ball the next week. So again, I don't trust nothing about Josh Allen led offense because he'll decide, no, I don't want to hand the ball off. I'm gonna run it. Like he's very he has the freedom to do that in that offense, and that's the scary thing about it.
But Tua's like that too now. He's like that as well. He don't turn the ball over as much as Josh Allen, but he
Oh,
will.
he'll throw some duck.
He'll throw up a couple of them. He'll throw up a couple of them, but I don't see that.
Mm-mm.
But you got any last takes to say about this game before we go to Q&A part?
Yeah, I want to see I want to see how the offense coordinator of the Bills, how they turn things around, how they're gonna uh how the passing game is gonna come up because obviously they have new wide receivers and whatnot, and keep a close eye on that secondary. So my thing is what is Buffalo and who are they? Because I don't look this is a new team. This is not the same Buffalo Bill. They lost a lot of good players.
Right. Don't mind me. I'm just looking at something right
And and
quick.
and, and can they stop divination? That's another thing. Like I said, can they stop him? Like I said, he is, he'll load if he can get going.
Okay.
And I
That's
don't think
interesting.
Tua is necessarily very accurate. Like he's very inconsistent too with his accuracy. One game he can look good, and the next game he shaky.
Look like absolute shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
we know. That's why they get him the nickname to turn the ball over.
Uh-huh.
But run game just gonna be very important on both sides, man. And like you said, man, hopefully I get a good game tonight. Um, if I get a blowout, I'll probably go to sleep before it ends. So, do you have a prediction for this game? Who you think? You said you thinking? You said Miami going? You thinking Miami gonna win this game?
Yeah, I just don't trust Buffalo's secondary. I don't trust it at this point. So I'm just gonna say 28-17
2017. I'm gonna
Dolphins.
I'm gonna make this a little bit fun, even though I did say the Dolphins and stuff like that. As I said as well, is Tua is capable of one of them games where you gonna make you throw up. I'm gonna go with Buffalo on this one. I think it's gonna be closer than a lot of us think. I'll go 2017 on this one.
K Styles. I just thought about something. So you mean to tell me that you got a different opinion?
What? I do.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. That shocked the hell out of me.
Damn.
Damn.
Hey.
Shit. I thought you was a damn. No man. No man.
According to everybody in Falcon Land, I'm a follower, so you know how that
Yeah. Shit. I thought you was a follower. God damn.
goes.
I thought you was gonna say the same thing I said.
Uh, well. Not all the time. Trust me. It
Hmm.
ain't happening all the time.
Ah, damn.
So, do we give a round of applause for that?
Ah, we got it.
Come on, give it a silent clap.
We gotta have that. We gotta have that.
But nah, man. I think, like I said, this could be one of those two or fall off games right here. I'm kind of expecting it, but hey, 2017 Buffalo. It's just kind of funny how I could be a follower of the ideas that I helped put together. That shit's funny,
That shit is hilarious.
but but that's what I will. But let me give everybody a secret. Mike, you ready for the secret?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I need them to think like that.
Hmm.
I want them to think
Really?
that.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anybody familiar with the 48 laws of power?
Oh, well, I know. I know I am.
I know you are. Anybody else watching this, and I'm just giving away the secret right now. I don't give a damn because ain't nobody gonna be replaying this anyway. But Law 21, I think it's Law 21. You gotta play the sucker to catch a sucker.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
And what do I always say? I would rather be the dumbest guy in the room than the smartest guy in the room. So,
Just saying.
because if you think that Mad Mike Sports is the puppet master, do I need to tell him one more time, Mike?
Maybe they not gonna listen to you anyway, so you might
They
well
not gonna
come.
listen to me anyway. But I've said this plenty of times. If you think Mike is the puppet master of everybody over here at AFN and the Unholy Alliance, you've already lost the war. Let me say that again. If you think he's the puppet master, you already lost the war. Because guess what? Everybody contributes over here. It ain't just one guy. That's what a team is. That's what family is. My favorite line is I'd rather be loved by 20% than loved by 100%. And that is my truth. That is how I think. You don't have to like it, but guess what? It's not my problem.
Mm.
So we're gonna go ahead and wind it down for the evening, peoples. A little bit shorter than normal. Hold on, wait, he say. Hold on. He said, what Mad Mike says goes, or am I wrong? You're
You can
completely
think
wrong.
what you want to think.
Like I said, you're completely wrong because I'm gonna tell you another thing. Mad Mike Sports is an idea child of mine too. Y'all didn't know that, did
Y'all have no idea.
you? Mr. Tactician that's in here. He's one of the advisors. Like you said, the OGs, AFN. Everybody has a piece in all this. Like Juan said, in chess you let the pawns go first.
Mm.
And the pawns are the people that have no idea.
You know what, K Styles? I'm positive everybody is familiar with the mafia family, right? And how the mafia family is.
I don't think they do.
You don't think they? Because obviously you got a guy on the right who is the capo.
You
You
said what?
got a capo. You
Mm-hmm.
got consigliere.
Mm-hmm.
You got so many people that's a part of the commission. They even have a commission
Mm-hmm.
where it's a team of advisors, and the mafia boss sits down and he listens to every one of these guys that are part of the family that is considered the heads of the family. So somebody might be the face of said family, but this family is so much deeper than what you realize.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you're worried about only the face, the fist, the leg can hit you when you least expect it.
Just saying.
So we appreciate. But the thing I will also say this as well. I know what crowd's been spreading that shit for the last couple years. So just let y'all know
Oh
that
yeah.
crowd that told y'all that, we know exactly who it is, and we know all the affiliates behind it.
Oh yeah, baby.
So until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, nigga.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you got to get the hell out of here. Oh yeah.
We out here.